I know, but let's do it once again. There is some nitty-gritty information that बताओ बोलूँगी तब लिखना. Okay. What are the three states that we know of? Let's not talk about plasma right now. Plasma is a completely different
Solid, liquid and gas.
Solid, liquid and gases. Liquid and gases. Okay. Why does a change in state occur? What is the primary reason for change in state? Supply of heat or removal of heat? In which state will heat be supplied in this, where will the heat be transferred from solid to liquid conversion? Can I say I will have to supply heat? What exactly am I supplying this heat for? For change of state?
Yes.
Change of state matlab kya? Molecules are going away from each other. So can I say to increase the kinetic energy? Or can I say I am supplying energy to it in form of heat to increase the molecular spaces or increase the intermolecular spaces and to overcome the forces of attraction between two molecules? Forces of attraction between two molecules comprises of what kind of energy? Potential energy. And the movement of gaseous particle or any particle when they have enough space to move comprises of the kinetic energy. So I am supplying a form of mechanical energy. Heat energy जो मैं supply कर रही हूँ, it's not a mechanical energy. It's an energy, but intermolecular activity, whatever activity happens in intermolecular level, that is a mechanical conversion or not? Kinetic potential, right? So here I will be supplying it. Here I will be removing it. What about this state? This is supply and this is removal. Correct? Same for these states also. जो amorphous substances होते हैं, supply, NH4Cl is your best example of supplying substances. Here also sublimation.
Solid gas.
सीधा gas होता है, उसको भी heat तो देना पड़ेगा ना हमें. So
Iodine ना?
Iodine, NH4Cl, all of these are supplied.
Naphthalene ball.
So yes, you're right.
Ammonium chloride.
Yes, that's NH4Cl. Alright. So what is this process called? Solid to liquid conversion? Melting? What is solid to gaseous conversion?
Sublimation.
What is liquid to gas conversion? Vaporization.
Boiling ना?
Boiling. Okay, fine.
Vaporization to vapor change.
लेकिन gases is vapor ना? Gas के vapors ही बनते हैं ना? We call it vaporization. What do we call it? Vaporization is a better term. Boiling point होता है. Vaporization process होता है. ठीक है? Now, gases to liquid is? And gases to solids is? Or? Desublimation. What about gases to liquid? Condensation. What about liquid to solid?
Freezing.
Freezing or also fusion. We also call it fusion. कोई जरूरत नहीं, ये आता है ना आपको? 6th स्टैंडर्ड से पढ़ लो ना, मैटर, केमिस्ट्री में भी मैटर, फिजिक्स में भी मैटर, हो गया. So now why are we doing in this entire exercise? This entire exercise is to understand the difference between a process and a fixed temperature. That is freezing point, melting point, boiling point. क्यों बोलते हैं उसको? For now we know to change a state or like we have studied about specific heat capacity. What does specific heat capacity mean in the practical sense of the word? Why are you doing this? Why? You come for the class and you just start doing this. Why बेटा? नहीं है पढ़ाई का इंटरेस्ट. सीधा ड्रॉ कर लो मेरे सामने बैठ के. What's the point? For सॉरी नहीं चाहिए मुझे, सॉरी का करूँ क्या मैं? पढ़ाई में ध्यान दो।
नाम तारे जमीन पर।
Yeah. So when we talk about boiling point or melting point, what is the melting point of ice? What is the melting point of ice? 0 or 100? 0 degree Celsius. Melting of ice. Ice.
वाटर का बॉइलिंग पॉइंट है
Water का boiling point is 100. So we know two temperatures, 100 degree Celsius and 0 degree Celsius. 100 degree Celsius is called as the boiling point of water. Right? And 0 degree Celsius is freezing point.
या फिर मेल्टिंग पॉइंट।
Freezing point. So ये freezing point भी है 100 degree Celsius हो सकता है, 0 degree Celsius हो सकता है ना कि water liquid से क्या बन रहा है? Solid बन रहा है. But 0 degree Celsius अगर हम लोग उल्टी तरफ से जा रहे हैं, that is if I am going from -10, -5, -1 फिर 0 जा रहे हैं, तो क्या होगा वो solid से liquid conversion होगा कि नहीं? वो भी 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे आइस भी वाटर बनता है, वाटर भी आइस बनता है कि नहीं? अगर मैंने 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर इफ आई सप्लाई इट टू आइस, it will be used as what? That temperature will be used to convert ice to water.
Yes.
And the same temperature if I give to water, when I am decreasing the temperature, like 0, -1, -2 ऐसे जा रहे हैं, तो क्या बोल सकते हैं that from water it is becoming ice? A liquid to solid conversion. Can I say both of these conversions are 0 degree Celsius? Can I safely say this? Did you understand this? Did you understand this part? What about 100 degree Celsius? 100 degree Celsius में liquid to gas होता है.
गैस टू लिक्विड।
But if I am reducing the temperature, gas to liquid भी होता है कि नहीं?
Condensation.
हाँ, कम कर रहे हैं या ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं? Depending on what I am doing to the temperature. अभी कम की बात नहीं करते. For our understanding we say that कि कम कर रहे हैं तो ये boiling point होगा या ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं तो ये vaporization होगा, जो भी होगा. The whole point of this exercise is that when we are talking about this fixed point, at this point the energy that is absorbed by the body, the energy, what energy is supplied to the body? Heat energy. The heat energy supplied to the body at 0 degree Celsius will be completely utilized first to convert the state. क्या मतलब हुआ इसका? आइस अगर है, आइस क्या 1 सेकंड में हो जाता है क्या? वो मेल्ट होके पानी बन गया? 0 डिग्री पे होता है कैसे? नहीं होता. 0 डिग्री अगर हमारा एटमॉस्फेरिक टेम्परेचर है, slowly the whole block of ice will first convert to water and then the temperature will rise. So for a good amount of time until the ice becomes water, for that particular time I will continuously keep supplying the heat, but the temperature will not change. Temperature will only change when the entire mass of ice has converted into liquid state. So that, when I am supplying my energy or not, so the energy or the heat energy that is absorbed by a solid substance, let's talk about ice only here. It's easier to understand because we know their boiling and freezing points. So the energy absorbed by a certain body to change its state without any change in temperature, which means I will continuously supply the heat, but that heat will be 100% utilized to only change its state. 0 डिग्री पे मैं आके अटक गई, मैं continuous supply of heat I am providing, but the water, if you dip a thermometer in this, if you want to do this experiment, you can do it in class. You have thermometer everything.
0 डिग्री सेल्सियस कहाँ से करेंगे?
आइस का वही तो 0 डिग्री आइस भी तो बनेगा ना, वो देने लगेगा ना हीट बाहर. So I am supplying my heat to convert ice to water. I am continuously supplying a steady amount of heat to it. The heat is a form of energy, correct? So when I am supplying this heat energy to ice, at one point of temperature, at one point it will become 0 degree Celsius. ठीक है? वो 0 degree Celsius के बाद you will see, even though the heat supply is continuous, the temperature should steadily rise or not? but the temperature does not rise steadily. It plateaus. It suddenly plateaus. This tells us that at 0 degrees Celsius, water is utilizing the energy, the heat energy that I am providing to convert from ice, that is solid state, to liquid state. समझ में आया? इसका मतलब समझ में आया? So this heat is basically, there is no temperature to what do you say, to verify that the heat is being supplied. Is there any temperature wise can I verify that heat is being supplied? I know I am supplying the heat, but by looking at the temperature, is there any way to verify that heat is supplied? No. So we call this heat, which is needed to change state. What is this heat utilized for? Changing state मतलब क्या कर रहा है वो? What is the heat doing? It is only putting an effort to increase the space between the molecules. So it is working on increasing, overcoming the intermolecular forces of attraction. It is not working on raising the temperature of the body. So that kind of heat, which is not the kind of heat energy which does not bring about any change in temperature of the body, is called as latent heat. What is it called? Latent. Latent मतलब latency का मतलब होता है passive, मतलब active नहीं है. Passive क्यों है? बॉडी के अंदर वो heat तो जा रहा है, लेकिन I can't see anything for verification. So it is called as latent. Do you understand what exactly latency means when it comes to heat energy? So let's take it one by one. ये ड्रॉ करने का कोई जरूरत नहीं. This you already know. Let's take it one by one. Let's try to understand. First, melting. तो melting अगर होगा, melting is what? Solid to liquid. So fusion भी हो सकता है कि नहीं उसी टेम्परेचर पे, जब ये लिक्विड से सॉलिड हो रहा है. What is the melting point of ice? What is the fusion point of water? समझ में आ रहा है क्या बोल रही हूँ? Because 0 डिग्री पे मैं जितना भी हीट दूँ, पहले वो हीट किसके लिए यूटिलाइज होगा? To change the state, to increase the intermolecular forces of attraction. इतना ही काम करना है. समझ में आया? So the melting point of solid of ice to liquid or ice to water is 0 degree Celsius. And same is the fusion point.
0 से बढ़ेगा यहाँ पे.
हम लोग सिर्फ वो पॉइंट की बात कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
बढ़ना या कम होना अभी और हम नहीं सीख समझ रहे. We don't have to understand. Why? Because we know now at 0 degree Celsius both processes can go on. At 0 degree Celsius these both processes can go on. But when we talk about the thermal, the thermal activity of a body, yes, when we are supplying heat, that means we are increasing the we are actually planning to increase the temperature or not. तो अगर मैंने ice को heat supply किया, तो क्या होगा? First ice will go from -10 to -9, -9 to -8, -8 to -5. वहाँ से 0 जाएगा, फिर 0 पे जाके क्या होगा? टेम्परेचर मैं जब भी चेक कर रही हूँ रुक जाएगा. फिर पूरा का पूरा आइस पानी बनेगा. फिर उसके बाद वो 0 से 1 जाएगा, 1 से 2 जाएगा. Did you understand what I am trying to say? So 0 degree Celsius as a point is a point of melting as well as fusion or not. इतना समझा कि नहीं करें. वो दोनों चीज का पॉइंट है ये. So 0 degree Celsius में जब when we talk about ice stage, when it becomes water at 0 degree Celsius, when it becomes water at 0 degree Celsius, this is melting or not? This is melting. Melting will absorb heat. What will it do? Absorb. So here absorption of heat is taking place or not? Right? But when I am doing the inverse process, when at 0 degree Celsius water becomes ice, what will it do? It will release heat or not?
Yes.
Water से ice बना तो heat release करके बनेगा कि नहीं? So at this point of time, it is rejection of heat. What is it? हाँ, वो एकदम बोल सकते हो. Absolutely बोल सकते हो. इसको आप क्या बोलते हैं? Water से ice कैसे बनता है? Fusion. Fusion. Reject heat क्या मतलब? रिजेक्ट किया मतलब
Exothermic.
ये क्या हुआ? So this is when we are talking about increase कर रहे हैं या decrease कर रहे हैं. When I am providing heat, water will not become ice. When I am providing heat, ice will become water. Because ice to water at 0 degrees Celsius is actually happens along with absorption of it. But when I am not supplying any heat, but water is converting to ice, then it will reject the heat or not. It will remove the heat energy, and in ideal circumstances, the amount of heat energy released when water becomes ice is same as the amount of energy absorbed when ice becomes water. These are ideal situations, in ideal circumstances. So can I say, for an ideal substance, ideal substance कैसे कैसे हो सकता है? Uniform हो, distilled water हो. These are all ideal situations or not? In ideal situation and ideal substances, melting and freezing point will be the same or not? Do you understand this?
Yes.
Melting and freezing point is same for an ideal distilled water
Yes.
of uniform consistency. Melting and freezing point. Freezing या fusion is the same. And for a given mass of substance, if the mass is not changing, mass, not volume or density, mass is not changing, the amount of heat absorbed during melting is the same amount of heat which is rejected during fusion. Agree? उसके लिए भी उसको ideal substance होना जरूरी है कि नहीं? So for ideal substance, what are true? Melting and freezing points are the same. And what is the second condition that is true? Amount of heat absorbed
Equal to the
during melting
is equal to the heat rejected during
correct
fusion.
is equal to the heat rejected during freezing. Clear so far? समझ में आया ये concept? ठीक. So when we talk about the, ये बहुत interesting है, heating curve. और कौन बोला तेरे को? आइस. हाँ, नाइन्थ में नहीं था. नाइन्थ में वैसे जैसे ग्राफ दिया था. अभी आप लोग मुझे बताओगे ये देख के नहीं समझ. यस है. ग्राफिकली आप लोग को डिसिपल करना हो सकता है. इट्स नॉट कंप्लीटली आउट ऑफ स्कोप. व्हाट विल द हीटिंग कर्व ऑफ आइस डू? इफ आई एम व्हाट एम आई डूइंग? हीट कर रहे हैं आइस को, मतलब सप्लाई कर रहे हैं कि नहीं हीट. सो व्हाट, हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू प्लॉट इट? Obviously, I am going to plot it with time, which in T, and here there will be temperature or not? Easy? This will be temperature, right? Temperature or time. So, मैं धीरे-धीरे try to understand. Slowly I am supplying heat. Slowly, consistently I am supplying a certain amount of heat to ice. So, at a point of time, what will happen? आइस कितने डिग्री सेल्सियस पे है? 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे है. चलो ये टेम्परेचर लिख लेते हैं. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. ठीक है? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. और यहाँ पे टाइम लिख लेते हैं 30 सेकेंड्स में. 30 सेकेंड्स, 40 whatever यार, 60 सेकेंड्स. क्या होगा इसके आगे? 90 सेकेंड्स.
150.
चलिए इधर तक समझ गए. 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस क्या पॉइंट है आइस का? और वाटर का क्या है? लेकिन हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? तो आइस मेल्ट करेगा. आइस मेल्ट्स द that means I'm supplying heat. At 0 degree Celsius, when I start supplying heat, what will the ice? What is going to be the nature of the graph of ice? Will the temperature and time का ग्राफ बढ़ेगा. जितना टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा उतना based on time, what should happen? What should be the slope of the graph? Straight. लेकिन ये it is absorbing the heat. Absorption of heat is happening. But am I seeing any rise in temperature? This is not the temperature I provide.
For some time it will be parallel to the time.
Correct. I am supplying the temperature, but this is not the temperature I supply. This is the temperature that I see in the thermometer, which I am placing in the ice. Will I see any change in the temperature?
No.
For how long? For as long as the water doesn't move. So can I say for some time the graph will be something like this?
Yes.
जब तक ये point क्या point होगा? This is the point where whole of the ice mass melts. Whole of the ice mass.
It depends on how big the mass is.
Yes, totally.
Plus impurity.
मास बड़ा होता रहेगा तो impurities, pressure सब पे डिपेंड करता है. जितना मास बढ़ेगा वो इतना इधर तक आता रहेगा. जितना बड़ा मास है उतना टाइम लगेगा उसको बढ़ने में. तो एक पॉइंट पे okay, 1 second. This is the point where the whole mass has melted. एक बार मेल्ट हो गया उसके बाद वो टेम्परेचर boiling immediately कैसे होगा बेटा? Listen. The moment it has become water, the whole mass has become water. Now when I am supplying the temperature, when I am supplying the heat, it will reflect in the temperature or not? It will reflect in the temperature. So can I say water will show this kind of graph? So water state will, when the whole thing has become water, this will be the state, and when it is in ice form, this will be the graph. So can I say this is my graph of heating curve of ice? नहीं समझा?
मतलब इतना आइस हुआ
आइस नहीं हुआ बेटा, यहाँ पे जाके पूरा आइस वाटर हो गया.
मेल्ट से जब ऊपर जा रहा है तो
एक बार मेल्ट होने के बाद उसके बाद I told you ना, see at 0 degree Celsius first what is the heat energy used for? To melt the entire mass of ice. Say at this point A, the entire mass of ice has melted. After melting, now when I supply heat, it will show a difference in